Ryujehong looking pretty fired up there in that hands in. And on the other side, GC Busan wanted to do theirs twice, which is definitely an exciting thing as well. After all of that smack that was thrown around as well in those interviews. Yeah, Rocket Barrage actually already coming out, but isn't actually going to find any joy. Gesture, the only one that's going to be res. It's almost like we have the new patch coming in here as HarryHook only getting one for the res, but Lunatic-Hai don't even care. They're going to get all of the kills that they want. They'll save the Pharah till last, and look, it doesn't even matter if he survives if the rest of his team's dead. More of that control.
He doesn't have a sound barrier with this. He's going for the Mercy. His sound barrier keeps Mercy alive and gets the res.
Finally, WhoRU able to pick that one up. And he's known to do it, pick people out of the sky with this Genji. But it's only going to be the one kill. Guido going to follow up now, and they're going to see what they can do to try and close this one out with a 99-0.
Oh, WhoRU's getting picks on the backline as well. Gets HooReg again. Gestures going down. It looks like this is just going to be Lunatic-Hai's map. Prophet will buy some time, but that is not going to be enough.
Yeah, this is a statement from Lunatic-Hai as well.
Right now, and HooReg is killing it on this McCree. See if he can continue to do so.
It really has helped WhoRU reach back for relevance as well, which is incredible. Genji at the same time. Guido not going to find any joy with the pulse bomb that was sort of just thrown out a little bit willy-nilly, and Prophet going to be able to take down WhoRU. Cast a Curse taking him down as well, unfortunately. Give them the praise and they're going to fall, and now without a Diva, this is going to be a huge problem for Lunatic-Hai.
Miro too.
Having to use the Transcendence just to keep themselves alive. They're trying to get onto this point though, no flip to come through just yet, and there is the counter. Lunatic-Hai do have the sound barrier to try and keep themselves alive, but closer, he's holding onto it as well, and HooReg, he's the one that's able to grab the Deadeye kill. Guido does challenge him with it, but GC Busan just have the cooldowns.
A bit surprising Closer actually used that sound barrier there after the fight was almost clearly lost. Once the kill on HooReg came in, it was going to be very difficult. WhoRU does chase them all back to the spawn point, but that's a tool they're not going to have for the next contest. So very expensive what GC Busan tried to do here.
Yeah, trading self-destructs here as well, as Miro is going to be able to take down Closer off the back end. It looks like the flip should be coming in at around 93% if they can get GC Busan.
Will they be able to continue to do so, though? I don't think so.
Yeah, WhoRU actually just dashing back in and dying, and you can see HooReg, he's going to be traded as the Pulse Bomb was used against him, but Zunba also going to fall. Prophet making sure that he gets rid of that front line, and GC Busan now free to roll over the top if they want to, and Prophet yet again demonstrating how good he is on this Tracer.
Yeah, just having those ults used like that, Lunatic-Hai was so desperate with how they had to fight. The Transcendence for Hagapun was much better. Obviously, it countered the Dragon Blade.
Wow, HooReg actually coming back on the Soldier, just melts Miro. They're trying to keep this overtime ticking up for Lunatic-Hai.
Great Transcendence.
There's Transcendence, yeah, that's going to come in. HooYo's going to be able to get rid of Guido. They have no backline, they have no front line, and GC Busan just getting the picks. But these are the moments that Lunatic-Hai have been able to find success on. It's just not looking like it this time around. Seems like we are going to have a decider, Wolf, on this control to start things off, and that's...
Hey, Winston, again, leaping in first is Miro, drops the bubble, but he's all alone. Good protection coming out from Zunba, though. He actually will get out alive.
Yeah, has to be really careful of that Discord orb that was really allowing them to rip through him. Guido's going to be able to get rid of the mech, though, and this could be huge as Lunatic-Hai get a fight back in their favor. WhoRU just dashing around, able to snipe Gesture there as well with a quick snapback.
It's actually been, noted by Min and Alice, one of the weak points of Lunatic-Hai before they end up flipping this. WhoRU gets a pick, but wants to get out of here before he desyncs his death timer.
Yeah, Prophet actually able to take down the mech and the Diva as well, as HooReg's going to be able to get rid of Guido.
Lunatic-Hai is using a lot to buy time.
Dragon Blade actually invested. HooReg's going to be taken down, but is that actually worth it? I'm not entirely sure, Lunatic-Hai.
I don't think so. They only dives.
Well, Prophet now just with the safety available.
Double.
Oh my god, how did that even work? That wasn't even a stick, as HooReg is going to be able to take down Toby. Massive wipe here for GC Busan, as it's only Guido limping away, and correct me, he's going to be taken as well by Prophet. The team kill for GC Busan.
We saw this guy kill it in the highlight reel on this very map. Self-destruct is trying to buy more time here for GC Busan.
Yep, not actually going to be able to find any kills or anything like that, as Guido does get a stick. This Gesture's going to be completely weak. No, actually not going to find it. He's going to be able to take down WhoRU as well. Guido's still fighting around this one, though, as Pilot Diva is going to be eliminated.
Committing to this Soldier ultimate here means they really need to win this fight. It's just not going to happen though, so a lot of resources spent for Busan now. Lunatic-Hai in fantastic position. They had to use their WhoRU is just holding on to this Dragon Blade, waiting for the perfect moment. Doesn't have any support ultimates to work with. Waits for the sound barrier a little bit here. Gets a pick on the
Oh my
WhoRU.
goodness, yeah, but the rest of the kills are coming in for GC Busan, and Gesture going to be able to get rid of that Genji. Missed time there from Lunatic-Hai, not necessarily understanding when to go in, as this tick-up is going to be very fast. And overtime on both sides, but where are the Lunatic-Hai members? It's going to be GC Busan that start off with a 1-0.
They didn't even have to use all their ultimates. They're holding on to Transcendence there at the end. WhoRU goes halfway to another tack visor.
Yeah.
Busan is about to have 5 ultimates of their own, so the lack of transits could actually be a big deal here. WhoRU is going to have the barrier. Will he pop the blade with it? Doesn't look like it. Wants to hold it for a better opportunity, and this is that opportunity.
Yeah, WhoRU actually just finds himself in a house, though. This is a bit of a disaster.
Yeah.
Almost running out of this Dragon Blade entirely. That was not what he wanted. Does get Hagopyeon once again, but he's going to get punished. Doesn't seem to matter though. Lunatic-Hai getting the kills back as GC Busan, even though that ultimate was completely wasted from WhoRU, they're still not winning out on the fight.
Looks like they will eventually, potentially here, win that longer fight. With the support ultimates, they held on much longer there. Around the corner here. It was really strong in that choke point. Now he's got the high ground controlled, and Jaehong's not going to be long for this world, but he wins the 1v1!
That's what happens. Jaehong is so good at hitting his buttons and landing these orbs.
I wish we could have seen the first-person view for that one. Oh my god. Well, there you go. I guess that's how you stop the push of the Doomfist. I guess you just
right here is exactly what Lunatic-Hai wants to do. I'm having flashbacks, Wolf, to Season 2 as Miro's going to jump. Oh no! Whipped off the edge. It's actually WhoRU is going to be able to do it. This is a disaster for Lunatic-Hai, and the wipe is going to continue as GC Busan just clean up the kills. That was stunning. Honestly, I feel like that's almost play of the game given over to WhoRU already.
The coordination is real. Prophet's hiding. Oh, the spawn camp. He gets Toby.
Toby. Miro's going to fall down as well as Guido. He's going to be able to get one back, but it's the punch to the face from WhoRU that gets rid of him. It looks like GC Busan trying to find their way back in, and WhoRU denied immediately. Oh, this is a disaster for Lunatic-Hai if they're able to do it. And
he's going to get an opening pick. Maybe won't need that Dragon Blade.
Well, Sound Barrier is going to come out, but Hagopyeon not going to benefit from it whatsoever, and the Dragon Blade, like you said, was in there, and it's a double kill this time. WhoRU's getting his eye in by the looks of things. This could be their way in. The first tick is going to come through for Lunatic-Hai. Prophet going
2 minutes.
Yep, Sound Barrier comes in. WhoRU does have that Dragon Blade. Is going to throw it in now as WhoRU has the tack visor, but it's a bit of a disaster. WhoRU just gets destroyed though. Just the last remaining seconds of that tack visor going to take him down.
Toby's Sound Barrier not enough, and again, the Transcendence used from Hagopyeon saves them against the Dragon Blade. Hagopyeon's Transcendences have been really on point tonight, and that was just another one of the reasons why Lunatic-Hai is now going to struggle. They used everything.
Lunatic-Hai can't afford, only a minute remaining.
Silence in the studio. Hands are clasped for the Lunatic-Hai fans.
They're staring down the barrel of another 3-0.
Okay, Guido's going to try to backdoor this. Is Busan actually too far forward? Okay, Prophet comes in. This one is so important, actually. Prophet needs to win this.
Yeah, Prophet gets himself back, but Guido knows exactly where he is.
Oh my god, okay, this is so intense right now.
Guido down to 30, but does have another snapback. Prophet in trouble, Guido wins it!
They need to send somebody back here.
Yeah, what is happening? Everyone jumps onto the point. Gesture finally makes his way in, but Jaehong's going to get rid of him. And Lunatic-Hai with the ballsy play are able to pick that one up. Jaehong jumps off the edge. That's a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, WhoRU doing a lot of damage here. It's going to get onto that high ground. This is still potentially a win here for GC Busan. Guido not able to get any more picks, but Hagopyeon is down.
Toby's going to get knocked off the edge. Again, WhoRU, this position seems to be exactly what he wants, and ironically gets rid of the Lucio. We're into the overtime as the Primal Rage is looking to try and hold on to this one for GC Busan. They need to get here, and they have members now on the point. Barrier comes in, Miro gets rid of WhoRU.
Jaehong gets the high ground though.
On the Soldier as well. Look at that damage. The tracking is beautiful.
No one knows that he's there. No one knew, so no one was able to punish him. Such a great position for Jaehong there. Sneaks up, they get the take.
Jaehong's going to answer with the Transcendence. They are able to get that cart moving, but we are in overtime once again. GC Busan, they lose Prophet, but they do have the Sound Barrier to keep everyone else alive. Jaehong still landing those orbs really nicely, and they do now have the man advantage. Both of these support ultimates now invested by GC Busan.
Okay, here comes Zumba's self-destruct. Doesn't find any kills with it, but gets the reset. WhoRU's so dangerous with his positioning.
Yeah, and that's going to be Lunatic-Hai getting the picks. Are they going to be able to find enough, though, is the question, as they're looking to push this one through. GC Busan will have the time to get themselves onto this point and try and hold on, but Guido, he says no. Agapyun is going to fall down. WhoRU with a Dragon Blade, now looking to try and answer for all of the ones that failed on control, and he's going to do it. The front line evaporates, and Lunatic-Hai are looking to bring it to that over. They have been better on the attack than GC Busan as far as this map is concerned so far today. Can GC Busan turn this one around and actually manage to get this cap? Because every tick matters as GC Busan actually casually move themselves onto this payload. And just not a lot of options here for Lunatic-Hai. Zumba already losing the mech, and that's a disaster. There's no defense matrix to get rid of these rockets.
They had to get
this
back.
Mercy pick is brilliant for these overtime moments.
Yes, Mercy is so strong in these moments because of the res potential. Okay, WhoRU? Can he kill the Mercy? I don't think so. Too far away. Trying to go down here for closer. He fails.
Oh my god. Toby's able to get Gesture off the edge though. WhoRU very close to having an incredible play. Really almost sacrificing himself as Ryujehong once again going to move over to the Soldier to try and get something done.
I think that's it.
Yeah, finally Lunatic-Hai are actually able to get some kills. Removed by Guido.
Greg's still alive, though. That's a scary thing. Toby is being gunned down at the moment. I don't know if they're going to be able to make this happen.
Yeah, the coordination on these DPS plays is brilliant, but it is going to be Guido that silences it. WhoRU's going to get removed, but WhoRU, look at that, just gets rid of the Tracer. The D.Va mech's down as well, and Prophet now free reign to get destruction in here. 1 second to go, and now desperation for Lunatic-Hai, but there's so many dead. Overtime's ticking down, and GC Busan on the brink of a 2-0 lead against Lunatic-Hai. That will be that.
It feels like I've seen this somewhere before. This time, up 2-0 again against Lunatic-Hai. And they might... Another thing to mention is even though SK has the worst KDA, it was not always his fault.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
great Helix rocket to come in there as the sound barrier is going to be in. Lunatic-Hai trying to hold on to themselves as Gesture. Now a pretty angry Monkey with the nano boost, but not actually finding any luck with it whatsoever. And that's probably one of the worst tack buys that we have ever seen.
Yeah, definitely not getting much out of that one. Lunatic-Hai actually might be able to push this momentum forward. That's just going to drop his sound barrier to answer, but still doing a lot of damage. WhoRU does get the kill, though.
Yeah, straight in the back of the head as Eska just slightly out of position, not exactly knowing where WhoRU was. Good wraparound. GC Busan holding on.
He's found already by Prophet. Gets the hack, though, so Prophet can't recall. Nice pick.
Nicely done. And Zumba's actually going to be able to take down the turret here as well. So Lunatic-Hai wanting to break their way forward. Not quite finding the EMP, though, as the defense matrix comes in from WhoRU, but doesn't seem to be enough as Pulse Bomb finds Agapyun, and Gesture once again diving a little bit too far forward, and Eska with Attack Visor just going to clean things up.
Does not have Molten Core, does closer. It's a big problem here, could actually buy a lot of time, but the turret's down again. Lunatic-Hai in fantastic position for this.
Oh, well, there's the Nanodot Monkey to try and change this one around. He's at massive health. See whether it's actually going to be enough. Lunatic-Hai just going to wait this one out by the looks of things as they're still trying to get to the very end of this tick.
WhoRU
with the Attack Visor, fantastic position, exactly. And Eska just gets wiped out. So much damage, and that could have been that.
Surprise Soldier.
Lunatic-Hai, they want to commit to this push right now as Prophet dives his way forward. The EMP comes down as well, so he's not going to be able to move as Zumba gets rid of this turret. And Eska now with Attack Visor gets rid of Prophet to start things off, but Gesture is going to answer with the kill onto Toby. He's a big monkey in this fight, and it's actually a monkey off between him and Miro.
Miro used his Primal Rage first, so now Gesture's going to be able to use his. It's going to last longer.
Yeah, GC Busan really limping in this one, but look at WhoRU. He has the Attack Visor once again. Can he actually get it done? A self-destruct is going to take down Miro. Gesture as well going to get rid of Zumba, and there's just not a lot more frontline that Lunatic-Hai has. We are very, very close to the end of this, and they are so close once again for Lunatic-Hai, but so far, unfortunately.
Toby's just trying to buy time here. He's done it so well so many times. He lives for so long, but it won't matter. The rest of the team coming in slowly, too slow. Eska has the high ground here, but he's going to have to give it up to keep the overtime rolling, and that's a dead Soldier.
Yeah, Miro finally finds his way onto the point as we've got at least an invisible Sombra to start this timer moving a little bit more, but It's a bit of a disaster here for Lunatic-Hai as they're unable to get the final point. The first cap was fantastic in this one up. Not able to get the first one just yet, but this is so aggressive from GC Busan. They're looking for this snowball cap, much like we saw on Bolskaya from this team. As Hagepion able to grab a double out of nowhere on the Battle Zenyatta. Now Riptide coming through from Eska, but he's not going to be able to find it. It's going to get removed, and now Close is able to pick up extra kills off on the side.
This could be the end of
This is massive. Yeah, we are looking for that second tick. It's starting to go up. Everyone's on the point for GC Busan, and they're poised for another 3-0. The 6-0 against Lunatic-Hai. Not over just yet, but man, they're just streaming through to try and delay. HarryHook just getting one after the other. And now the Mei coming in from Toby, trying to do what he can to keep himself alive, but it's not going to be enough.
Jaehong's down. They're just trying to buy time here, but it's trickles coming in one by one. Lunatic-Hai had such a great run in seasons 2 and 3, but it looks like their run may end here in season 4. That's
They're just not lasting, and that is it. The 3-0 once again for GC Busan, and they will be heading to the playoffs. 2 Royal Roaders now there as they join the NC Foxes. What a massive upset once again. I know it feels...
일단 1등 팀 2번 이겨서 기분이 매우 좋고 다음 경기도 이길 수 있을 것 같아요. 이 정도 실력이요. 팀한테는 일단 팀 순위가 많이 올라가겠죠. 1등 팀 이겼으니까. 저는 뭐 이제 1등 팀1을 이겼으니까 그냥 좋은 것 같아요. 1등이라는 타이틀을 우리가 이겼으니까. 버드링이랑 이펙트. 이건 칭찬인데. 그냥 무빙도 좋고 에임도 좋은 트레이서. 런어웨이 대 NC는 솔직히 잘 모르겠고, 콩두 대 우리도 그냥 4강 다 경기 모르겠어요. 어떻게 될지. 변수가 많은 팀이라서 다. 판테라는 뭔가 저희보다 챔피언 폭은 넓은 것 같은데, 저희는 그 챔피언 안에서 실력이 좀 더 좋은 것 같아요. 판테라는 챔피언 더 많이 할 수 있는데, 콩두 판테라도 2위 팀이니까 루나틱하이 연습했던 것처럼 더 빡세게 해서 하면 이길 수 있을 것 같아요. 콩두도 4강 갔으니까 이제 우승까지 노려봐야죠.